WINR Binghamton.
Broadcasting from the Eastern Travel Oneonta Bus Studio, America's best music, AM 680, WINR Binghamton. Broadcasting from the Good Shepherd Village Studio, America's best music, AM 680, WINR Binghamton.
New York Yankees baseball on Classic Country US 96.9 and 680 WINR Binghamton. Listen to your favorite Classic Country right now on us969.com.
This is AM 800 WPEL Montrose. It's 4 o'clock. AM 800 sister station at 96.5 on the FM dial. WPEL FM is your 24/7 station for information and inspiration in northeastern Pennsylvania and New York. This is AM 800 WPEL Montrose. It's 2 o'clock. This is AM 800 WPEL Montrose. It's 9 o'clock.
WNBF in the Arlington Hotel, Binghamton.
WNBF First News Time is 5:59. Coming up next, ABC News on News Radio 1290, WNBF Binghamton, New York.
It's 8 o'clock at News Radio 1330 WEBO, the Southern Tier's local news leader.
On the air at 1330 and streaming across the web at WEBO1330.com. News Radio 1330, WEBO, Owego, a service of the Radigan Broadcasting Group.
Where real sports fans get their sports news every day. This is ESPN Radio 1360 AM, WYOS Binghamton.
This is Binghamton's home for CBS Sports Radio and the Jim Rome Show, weekdays from noon to 3. You're listening to CBS Sports Radio 1360 AM, WYOS Binghamton, a Town Square media station.
WENE Indica. You're on the team. Sports Radio 1430. Binghamton's all sports station. Imus with Imus in the morning and Fox Sports Radio. A service of Clear Channel Radio.
WENE Endicott. Broadcasting from the CoastTire.com studios. Streaming at 1430theteam.com. Sports Radio 1430 The Team.
This is listener-supported public radio, WSKG-FM 89.3 Binghamton, WSQG-FM 90.9 Ithaca, WSQC-FM 91.7 Oneonta, WSQE-FM 91.1 Corning, WSQA-FM 88.7 Hornell.
You're tuned to listener-supported public radio, WSKG-FM HD Binghamton, WSQG-FM HD Ithaca, WSQE-FM HD Corning, WSQA-FM HD Hornell, WSQC-FM Oneonta. Partly cloudy skies in the forecast tonight, overnight lows in the upper 50s, partly sunny tomorrow, highs in the upper 60s. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, then mostly cloudy, lows in the lower 40s.
You're listening to WIFF Binghamton, 90.1 FM, CSN, where God's Word is heard.
You're tuned to CSN, the Christian Satellite Network, on 90.1 FM, WIFF, Windsor.
You're tuned to WSQX FM, 91.5 Binghamton, your jazz and news alternative.
Ave Maria, you're listening to Holy Virgin Mary Radio, WHVM 91.9 FM, Owego.
Broadcasting from the Airport Inn Studio, WKGB-FM, Conklin, Binghamton.
WKGB-FM Conklin, an iHeartRadio station. Now #1 for podcasting. Broadcasting from the Lourdes Pain and Wellness Center studio. Listen with iHeartRadio. #1 for music, radio, and podcasting. All in one app and online. 92.5 KGB.
WKXZ, Norwich, Oneonta, Hamilton, and Sydney.
The WPEL website at WPEL.org includes a schedule of all the programs on the station and links to the websites of the ministries you hear about on WPEL.
This is your station for information and inspiration in northeastern Pennsylvania and New York Southern Tier, WPEL-FM, Montrose. It's 8 o'clock.
That's the latest from Kelly Pickler called Red High Heels. It's 8 o'clock at 98.1 The Hawk, WHWK, Binghamton, Johnson City, Endicott. Hey there, it's Glenn and Christy in the morning. And today's Hot New Country all day long with Van Zandt.
Today's Hot New Country, 98.1 The Hawk.
WHWK Binghamton, Johnson City, Endicott, with today's hot new country, broadcasting to the world online at 981thehawk.com.
Today's hot new country, 98.1 The Hawk.
98.1 The Hawk is WHWK Binghamton, Johnson City, Endicott. Home of the Hawk Morning Show with Glenn Pitcher and Pam Scott.
Today's hot new country, 98.1 The Hawk.
Flying high above the southern tier and northeastern PA. 98.1 WHWK, Binghamton's Hawk. Glenn and Tracy in the morning. Listen online non-stop country all day. WHWK Binghamton is 98.1 The Hawk. Binghamton's #1 for new country. A town square media station.
99.1 The Whale is WAAL Binghamton.
On the World Wide Web at 991thewhale.com.
Proud to be a Citadel Broadcasting classic rock leader.
99.1 The Whale is WAAL Binghamton. Listen live on the internet at 991thewhale.com. Now, here's your whale traffic watch. 99.1 The Whale is WAAL Binghamton. Listen live on the internet at 991thewhale.com. Celebrating 15 years of classic rock. 99.1 The Whale is WAAL Binghamton. Listen live on the internet at 991thewhale.com.
Is this the real
You're listening to WBDY LP 99.5 FM, Binghamton's Community Radio.
Locally owned, locally operated. WCDW Susquehanna Binghamton. WCDW Susquehanna Binghamton. Pool 100 with ABC News and information.
WCDW Susquehanna.
Locally owned, locally operated. WCDW Susquehanna Binghamton.
100.5 The Drive is WDRE Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. Locally owned and operated. An Equinox broadcasting station. 100.5 The Drive.
WLTV Johnson City, Binghamton is Magic 101.7. W273AB Owego. Magic 101.7. WLTV Johnson City, Binghamton. Magic 101.7 plays your request.
WLTV HD1 Johnson City, Binghamton.
You're just moments away from more of Binghamton's rock hits from the Magic Studios. Connected by Battery World. 1801 Vestal Parkway East. Battery World has batteries for all your needs. Visit BWSYR.com today.
Magic 101.7, 100% local.
The most music in the morning and the information you need to start your day. Mix 103.3 WMXW Vestal.
Good morning. It's 8:01 and 53 degrees.
Broadcasting from the BSR studio. Mix 103.3 WMXW Vestal.
Broadcasting from the Tri-Cities Opera Studio. Mix 103.3 WMXW Vestal.
From the Coral Isle Pools and Spa Studios, this is WMXW Vestal. Mix 103.3 at iHeartRadio station.
It's showtime.
Hello.
WWYL-FM Shenango Bridge Binghamton is Wild 104. At least 18 in a row is on right now. All the hits and nothing but the hits all day long. Always 18 in a row. Wild 104, the Southern Tiers hit music station.
Listen to the music.
WWYL-FM Shenango Bridge Binghamton.
Get ready.
We play all the hits. With 18 in a row all day long. Wild 104, the Southern Tiers hit music station.
WWYL Shenango Bridge. More hits than any other station.
On the radio, our free app,
And your smart speaker. More music on the station that plays
all the hits.
Kiss 104.1.
A town square media station.
WMRB Endicott, Johnson City, Binghamton.
Now, here's a whole bunch of songs in a row. Star 105.7.
WMRV FM Endicott. Good morning. You're with Louie G and Lori.
Mornings.
On Star 105.7.
Hi, this is Lisa Gibbons. You're listening to Hollywood Confidential on WMRV FM Endicott, Star 105.7.
This is Hollywood.
Hollywood Confidential.
WRRQ FM, Windsor Binghamton, the new Q107.
WRRQ Windsor, the best of the 80s and more. Q107.
Q106.7 is WRRQ FM Port Dickinson, part of Equinox Broadcasting, Greater Binghamton's only locally owned radio group. And now, everyone can get Q106.7. No need to tune anywhere else. Q106.7.
Cool 100 and Cool 106.7 is WCDW Susquehanna WRRQ HD1 Port Dickinson. Locally owned and operated. Equinox Broadcasting. Cool 100 and Cool 106.7.
WRRQ Windsor, the best of the 80s and more. Q107.
Greater Binghamton's locally owned soft rock. WRRQ HD3 Port Dickinson. W296BS Johnson City. Sunny 107.1.
Binghamton's new, brand new, hot 92.9. Hot 92.9 is WCDW HD3 Port Dickinson.
Broadcasting from the Bagel Factory Studio. WBBI and Well Binghamton. Classic hits. Big 107.5. Broadcasting from the Bagel Factory Studio. WBBI and Well Binghamton. Classic hits. Big 107.5.
Broadcasting from the Fitness Headquarters Studio, WBBI and Well Binghamton. Your classic rock, 107.5 The Bear.